Welcome everyone to more live open source Linux development here on our More Live channel. Still not a paid advertisement, just some random DDR5-6000 memory, some Trident Z5 GB 3696 because the other memory wasn't even stable as advertised clock. So the stream could die and go up in flames quickly, but so far I managed to run Geekbench and build a Linux kernel. So we don't have an oops or segmentation fault yet, so fingers crossed, thumbs and stuff. We could try that stability with some more Linux development here and welcome. Also, by the way, fun fact already, I will make a dedicated video, but pro tip, it's not really worth it. The performance uplift is minimal. But do I still have that here? Oh, I scroll all through this stuff. I now build a Linux kernel like cross-compiling, fully modular, aka everything enabled that kind of sort of can be enabled below 4 minutes, which is previously 5950X overclocked, water-cooled, Debauer offset plate. I think more like 5 minutes 20, so we are from 5 minutes 20 from 5950X to 3 minutes 50. With the other memory it was 4 minutes a little, I think. Actually we could probably, if I still have it there, check that and then we continue to get some work done so that... Oh, it's, yeah, okay, it's... this is probably whatever, yeah, so probably, I remember it 4 minutes something, but yeah, so 9 seconds, so you probably don't need DDR5-6000 memory. So much to the sweet spot. Anyway, but it could change for other more memory intense workloads and stuff. We could actually try, besides I have a long to-do, which probably I have another system, except I have an old to-do here. I guess in the meantime we can make this 23.1. And so there's an old to-do which I previously once accidentally deleted on another copy system. Fun stuff here. Alright, there's some more stuff. Yeah, we could work on the to-do, but that obviously would be too boring. So let's procrastinate here with some other fun stuff, like maybe packaging some NeoVim dependencies. I think I will probably be disappointed by that because did I not download it on the system? Don't tell me The best thing is, by the way, do have some more useful stuff if we wanted to work on some to do. By the way, do I have here download some link? Why is this not downloaded? Strange. I did clean up download recently, but whatever happens there. So this NeoVim still misses some dependencies, which maybe... Is this Python or is it... Yeah, let's package those. It's maybe not the most interesting, but that's what it is. And the win-win of this stuff, by the way, we could actually... is my 5950X operational? I think it should be. Famous last words, because I had the memory out there, but it should be fine. Because there I have just no display output. That's why a bloody PC BIOS needs to beep in 2022. Is this long enough for famous last words, long enough, and then some dongles end up in your precious new 79. This is microphone cable. Wow, it is even long enough to lift the tempered glass. Nothing like reassembling your tempered glass PC case. Live on YouTube. Just so that I don't already again a bit of a cold from running so much with our little one around. I don't want to have all the fans blowing into my face and neck. Why this precious tempered glass stuff goes on here again. Let's quickly, by the way, I need to update this to 10K though. Let's enter some password. That should be... And then I can show you that again. Source, because we have here more stuff, and as you know, we love open source stuff. So it's like, yeah, 32 cores, 64 threads at my fingertips, right? 1550X here, 79. 50X is there, so because I had here some A ports, maybe they had that, then we can message pack. They have this something C. Actually, they have quite some live streams. Alright, display I do. Sounds like a good package to have. Where is the... Okay, we apparently... Do they have C, Objective-C, Swift? Does it mean they are two implementations? Let's see, we probably have neither yet. That probably sounds okay-ish. Where do we place that? Text proc or what? Or dev? The space library stuff is always a little bit nice. Yeah, I agree. Glory to Ukraine. Where do we... maybe put it to develop for now. Maybe we need some more fine. Although, is it really worth it? Maybe not. But so message pack, all of that stuff, and could actually maybe test build that. Do we even have a config here? I will probably, decades ago, like 15 years ago, we had a helper to import package metadata from Freshmeat, but obviously Freshmeat is no more, although there's no fresh code, so fresh code club of all things. And okay, they have a strange license. Thank you very much. Oh, this is Boost software license. Okay, I guess we had to do licenses. Can never have. Once we had a dozen licenses, now we have probably 96 licenses. Message pack here. We just remove that, so we will not use this version stuff for one. And then misc archive register. So it was BSL, wasn't it? BSL. And boost software license. Oh wait, I think I... want to have that. So let's try that again. C++, oh, CXX it was. Oops. Yeah. Yep. Also, if this latest and greatest performance is too boring, previous video, one of a kind, Centaur C H A. I already get confused. CH whatever. Do we not have check package format? Did we have hard coded that? Oh, we have hard coded that here. CHA001 Centaur N-Core AI accelerator prototype board there, including some kernel patch. Yeah, so this VM or stuff is somehow a little bit borked. Something, glibc at its finest. Maybe I should have double checked there. Do they look? Probably looks fine. Does it really? Okay, C++. Oh, maybe it uses it. Priority, probably not ideal. But yeah, actually, probably not, because that also happened. You see, IGC, I said this in a previous live stream. So yeah, testing the heck out of the shit, and really disappointing for 600 euro or dollar bucks motherboard. Gigabyte X670E Aorus Master. Gaming bullshit. It's like, yeah, IGC failed to register a PCIe link loss. It's like, yeah, what? So, unfortunately, I purchased that locally, so much, still warranty and stuff. I wonder if it's a hardware routing stuff, or also people said change the Ethernet cable. I changed that already. But yeah, the PCIe link obviously doesn't disappear with Ethernet cable. So yeah, live on this channel could be, sure, it could always be a software thing. I don't really want to boot Windows, because I usually never use Windows, because for what? This broken subsystem for Win32 and stuff. Interesting that it happened. Yeah, it was to be expected, but so much to 2022, you buy 600 euro boards and you have Intel gigabit NIC failures of PCIe link lost. Never had that before with anything we ever had in the last decade here. So yeah, AM5, latest and greatest, like, yeah, at the forefront of hashtag feedback, right? But yeah, PCIe dongle to the rescue. Good that I have 2 of those. And the live stream continues. And that's probably not the overclock, because this also happened without an overclock and with the older memory, which I also have here. Nothing like moving through all fragile stack of stuff. So that other memory, Corsair 5600. Although so this memory, previous video didn't clock at 5600 on AM5, right? Sure, it's a little bit older and Intel XMP ready. Of course, memory is memory. So this PCIe link bullshit happened also with a memory clock of 5400 conservative timings on this one. So that is not memory overclock. This is just the forefront of PCIe technology. And it's crazy that how many Ethernet implementations Intel had, right? I really wonder what's wrong with these companies instead of ever changing the even bloody network interface controller stuff, right? Instead of settling for like one really good design, like improving that and stuff, it's like changing for the sake of changing and stuff. And now you have like 5 different Intel NICs that all are buggy differently. So anyway, welcome everyone. October. Welcome everyone. I flashed the BIOS the other day, so I'm running, what was it, 7F. I'm also a little bit tired of like previous ASUS, right? But yeah, thanks for that. Oh, this is also the wrong website. But actually we are here for, did I build that successfully? Right, I didn't. Did I commit this? Right, I wanted to. Alright, so my SS H died message scripts package format and MISC. And then nothing like updating, emerging. Let's see what's there. But my expectations are low. I had this with the ASUS boards, with both of them, the X470 and 570, especially the Workstation WS Pro. They always advertise better clocks and stuff. And I barely saw a difference except for burning the memory channel. Alright, yeah. Oops, did I not old config? Why does this not blend? Not sure what was this, config cache and stuff. Thanks for the notification. But the problem is also that people YOLO this stuff, right? And then they YOLO even more for years until it's somewhat usable. And why I would rather prefer open source community efforts and stuff. Like, instead of all the vendors YOLOing the BIOS with random change and trial and error. It would be so amazing if this stuff would be like AMD would open source some reference implementation and it would be open source and we could like review it and fix stuff and so on and build our own parallel, like a fantasy Star Trek parallel universe episode could be so amazing. But we live in this closed source Windows inherited, or IBM MS-DOS, IBM Microsoft DOS inherited closed source proprietary YOLO world. Download, where was even the freaking memory, manual, CPU, where is even... BIOS, of course I need to click there. Check some, is it a new AGESA? So I'm running F7, I think. No, this can't be F7. Why is this F7D and this is F7? I think I run this F7D. What is the difference here? That is bizarre. Why do they list the bloody checksum that probably nobody verifies? I mean, I said the other day, the most important is not the bloody checksum, right? And how to and also what checksum. I mean, it's like a garbage checksum. It's, what is it, 32 16-bit checksum? 16-bit freaking checksum. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You learned nothing of even ARC4 and MD5. It's like you had one job and you can't even do a checksum, and certainly not the most important. But anyway, okay, that is a major new AGESA. So what? So yeah, I did not flash it the last day, so I must run that one. Over 1.435 volt, are you freaking kidding me? Enhance curve optimizer range? What do you mean enhance? Like increase the numeric values of... It's like, what changelog is it? It's like, yeah. Yeah, sounds good. I mean, of course, they only mean this changelogs are garbage, right? Also, everyone, including freaking AMD, looking at you, proper changelog, right? I mean, even the PC gamer YouTubers shout out they want a freaking changelog for this Agesa stuff. And then this is the rest of the BIOS stuff. I mean, you will never find their fixed PCIe Intel stuff of, yeah. Are we still stable? Emerge. So we still have retire herb Corbeck. It's also a bit funny. Why is it scheduling now? It's a bit curious. Did I have this on? Maybe because of that. Not sure. Maybe. Oh, that might have been it. Whatever. What do we miss now? Could not find lib. On which system? Or did I not recently build this? No, I'm confused. Or is this lib? Ah, I think these are two different. Lib UV and... Ah, I see. I see. This is Lua, right? Then we only need the matching Lua version for whatever it uses here. The win-win of math adding packages, and welcome everyone to T2. Andreas Boman is personally in favor of CRC1. Yeah, totally. Who needs a bloody freaking checksum anyway, right? It's like, it's as if any freaking user would check it. I mean, also BIOS update. Checking the integrity of your BIOS flash with a freaking CRC16. It's like, I rest my case. This Lua stuff is at times a little bit messy. What is it even freaking doing your performance test? What is that freaking even trying to freaking do? Let's commit that here. Because I want it on this system, but I think I kind of sort of give up on we packaged some nice message packages. It's just because it's not in the config cache. I'm surprised it's so stable. I increased the PBO over 100 megahertz, maybe 150. Yeah, it's I kind of sort of have no nerves for this dependency stuff. I already thought when I start to package that. I hope you had something and have fun playing along with home. Patches, welcome. I'm not in the mood for this kind of sort of. It's like, yeah, whatever. I added some more stuff, maybe some stuff built. Yep, some small patches necessary. And certainly you have the message pack. What we actually could do and what is broken is, what do we use for that? So many, although this build takes forever. I mean, it would be a crazy stability test, which is compiling. So what we do need is, for the VASI sysroot, actually some useful stuff of the Firefox browser. Why do I have two here? Where did I even build that? Here? Which system is it even? That is my port table. Did I even 22 July 11th? Right, I built it in cleaner here, obviously. So what we still need to do, and what I also need to actually someday test in a native build, not only the cross build, is this VASI sysroot is installing, because I've chosen opt-VASI to group the stuff here, which may or may not be the best thing to do, but we can easily change that. So installing this LVM WebAssembly used compiler RT and stuff here, and this is not, maybe we need to check with the native build, but for the cross build we also, I'm not a fan of that, but the cross compiler stuff needs it here too, and I zoom linked it manually, at least I thought I did. What did we build? Is it a fully, where are we stuck in this build? Did I not fully build this through? No, we built this fully through. Ah, it's also this nonsense. Okay, I skipped over. Alright, okay, let's do some useful stuff. Alright, I also 2022 and ProcPS doesn't build anymore. At this rate, I kinda thought to never get to my microkernel, which is really a shame. But you want to share, like, and subscribe, and Patreon and GoFundMe if you want to see that reach, see some day of light. So yeah, flag, that is some really stupid cross-compile test. Also, by the way, I need to run this wind farm here for this fence to settle down. So 2022, previously this bloody flag of audio codec cross build, now it's having some apparently new check for man page stuff, which is like really seriously what, and this is kind of frustrating stuff. I really wonder what are they thinking they are doing when stuff that you constantly would cross build doesn't cross build anymore. With most travel configure stuff, which is really nerve-wracking. Why is it even... Why is this? Which source dir is that? Source dir is that the kernel? This is extremely crazy. Why is it even? Why is it even freaking? What is it? I mean, this is so ridiculous that after 25 years, I really wonder what the freaking heck are they even checking here? Test R, source dir. I have no idea. What is even going on here? Checking for bloody file for what bloody effing reason? Flag has pre-built man pages. What the heck? And why can they not check for files for cross-compiling? They're just checking. You can't make this shit up. This is completely hilarious. Auto-generated autoconf bullshit. I would say we can check for this. I mean, it's ridiculous. This makes zero sense, and this is what my frustration, right? And those people, they engineer a really good audio codec, and then someone writes such garbage configure checks. For what freaking reason? Let's so it was let's just short circuit that to just freaking check, because that is not a system file, that is just a local source file. You can't mix this nonsense up. Thankfully now 7950X faster, epic thread wrapping faster to build errors, TM. Yeah, only live on this channel, fixing it, most ridiculous. Welcome to 2022, fixing the most ridiculous build errors live here on this channel. Did we, by the way, did data? Maybe we had some hotfix and data deleted that. Doesn't include that here though. It's hilarious. Must be some new shit. Can't make this stuff up. So yeah, Firefox probably should fail because it's missing this thing, which also, by the way, we should, of course, now we wasted some build cycles, but did I? The other day I disabled some build with tempfs. Of course, we want this verbose for the matrix view here. Man pages, people use ASCII doc, build man pages, could just ship directly, no need to build them on store. Yeah, I mean, ironically, it's checking whether it has pre-built man pages, and then it's using configure file check that for stupid reasons don't work, like disabled by default for cross-compilation because not encouraging people to check for file and cross builds. Like you can't make, I mean, sure, I always say we had a dozen build systems and they sucked. Now we have 24 or 96 or so. But sure, auto star, like conf and make and sucks, but all the other, like, have you ever looked at CMake? Yeah. I rest my case. It's yeah. So at least we build now faster. That is obviously a 5.3 GHz all-core boost, plus minus give or take. Running this, yeah. So that is a boost pattern there. If you're interested in this stuff, some apparently wants to see X a little bit more than the other. Apparently, maybe. What probably temperature is high? Yeah. Ryzen 7000 obviously getting hotter than Ryzen 5000. Surprisingly. So while we do this, we could also do something else, like packaging even more stuff, but I'm not in the mood. Also, we could do have here mighty USB stick and download this amazing BIOS already. And package that, and could also scroll over there. Also, okay, I run data later. Which exif, oh, open SSH is out. Do we have that already? Or maybe I should actually run data in. I realize I can run data here on this. What do I have to displace to log into data from the invisible window? wrong IP address. I also need to improve my server farm addressing here with proper names and stuff. Nothing like having some AI bot running in parallel. Previous video to check for updates. We could schedule that already. One or well, P1 obviously. We can wait a second whether data does it within the 5 minutes. We save ourselves a test build and so USB in 2022. I also have no further questions to that complexity and mess. I wonder which EXIF tool that is. Perl. Okay, Perl library I don't need. Okay, we updated that already. Poplar, I think I saw scrolling by from data, obviously. Maybe that here, ebook library. Do I have that? Maybe not. Maybe another day. Git I updated. Vim Oh, Flight Gear. Flight Gear I've not updated in a long time. Previously we were gaming that in good old Rock Linux times. Maybe even on PowerPC. I wouldn't be surprised if that totally doesn't build anymore. It doesn't even, yeah, of course, it doesn't though. Oh, is this a new Inkscape? Let's massive update that here. Oops, why is that? We had here 0, 1, I think data did that. Is it a valid? Oh, this also didn't download? But it did, 7. So maybe this is outdated, maybe there's already apparently a 1, 0. Inkscape I recently fixed to build, previous video. Yeah, we have that already. So our dark table, we probably don't have that maybe, although maybe data updates that while we schedule that here. Oh, we have that already. So Flight Gear. Theoretically, we could have some fun. I wouldn't be surprised if that also needs like a dozen of new libraries, because the last time I built it intentionally was probably over a decade ago. Or, yeah, something of that sort. So yeah, super amazing. If you don't know that, super amazing open source project, right? Maybe not the most performance, but I mean, amazing graphics and certainly one of the most outstanding open source projects. To be honest, although probably some commercial stuff is higher performance, but hey, that is open source and stuff, right? Where is the freaking source code? Something, download later. SourceForge of all freaking sites. Yeah, so okay, boost. So some things we have, so might need some new dependencies. So basically I could stream 24/7. So yeah, this is why what do we boost it? Yeah, Rust-C obviously. And that's why I have USB, oops. 5.4, I would hope for higher boost though. I'm surprised it doesn't boost higher than 5.5 something. And that's exactly why I have a higher boosting desktop enthusiast Ryzen instead of Epic or Threadripper, right, for this. Yeah. I said in the title it is a burn-in test, right? But so far it looks surprisingly good. Maybe I try to PBO that a little bit more. So, oh, by the way, do we have probably a Zimgear package? Yeah. Zimgears, that is not too so. Also that here. Apparently, maybe. As per usual with this big monstrous packages like Flight Gear, wouldn't surprise me if they even switch build systems or whatnot. That's usually like after half a decade or so. updating some stuff, and then of course you need to adapt quite some code. That site doesn't exist anymore. Thank you very much. The problem with this bloody downloads is that we don't want to use it like that directly. Tabitha 2, is it even, okay, they changed also the case here. And Tabitha 2, and then DL SourceForge. I need to check if it was that. Yeah, that is of course a sad load, right, for a epic thread ripping embarrassingly parallel. So Rust 2022, 7 gigs of memory of LTO optimizing the heck out of Gcrust or whatever. Because it is probably not the right download. Maybe we apparently also have some flight gear base. Do they even still have that? So here, maybe it's also not the best thing to have some flight gear base and flight gear package, but I guess I do that another day. Also there's flight gear data and stuff. Probably that also update data. Oh, it's quite some hefty 1.8 gig though. I'm not even sure if that it's all the world data. I think previously it had some on-demand loading. Okay, that failed, maybe as expected. Let's see. It's probably, yeah, it's not segmentation filtering and stuff. And so RDM log, that was Firefox. It's probably missing this. Yeah. Oh, right. This is not. This is not what I wanted though. Why is it using the wrong? Did I not build? That is not the error I was looking for. That is strange. The error I was looking for was actually, so it's somehow using the wrong VM. How's this again happening? I really hate when stuff like that happens. So I was expecting this Clang runtime file not found. That is strange. And need some guru meditation again. Why? Wait a second. Why? Oh, this is okay. All these build failures. It's Clang though. Did we not, do we enable all targets? Because I thought we, where would the target list be? Or maybe we build all targets again? Did we do that for ZIG? WebAssembly is enabled though. I hate when stuff like that happens. Some more all targets. Did I comment that out for some reason? Yeah, this is commented out. Not sure why I did that. Maybe for the... Oh wait, is that a local change? What? Ah, here, no, it's not a local change. Okay, we did this for ZIG apparently, because I wanted that to build by default, I guess. Okay. So yeah, there's some configuration issue. That is, data did already run and did not update those. Okay, then we can manually build. I'm surprised it's that stable. So I have a new power supply. Previously I was running this on an old spare SFX 550 watt. Now we have Seasonic not paid advertisement, Seasonic Focus PX 750. Usually I would have used the Prime, but this was a little cheaper for a test bench power supply. And so it could be that 550 watt wasn't, or like the caps and stuff for some headroom wasn't enough for the boosting, but also obviously the most is also the memory. Oh, this fails also. Interesting. Seccomp debug. Why have Seccomp debug? What the heck was that? I remember we had some MIP stuff. What was that? Use kernel headers in case other toolchain. That explains why the data didn't touch that. Unbreak Seccomp filter debugging. Interesting. Maybe it works then. Let's try that again. Question there, what font is that? That is comic code, of course, because that code in the meantime, 2022 code became just comical, and actually it's a commercial font that I licensed. I paid for this font exceptionally for the fun of this YouTube live stream. And first it was a joke, but actually I like it. After it was a joke, I liked the joke. So, missing watching your stream, missing wondering what they missed watching stream after a long time. Yeah, yeah, mostly missed build errors. So yeah, OpenSSH. There we go. But I wonder, we once had a fix for MIPS. Do we for MIPS 64? We still have a hotfix seccomp time 64 patch though. I wonder if we, or is it for MIPS? Do we still need that? Might be a MIPS 64 thing. Did I want it actually log not? Doesn't look like it. Okay, fine. OpenSSH. There you have the latest version of that for you playing along at home. I'm surprised how stable it is. I'm somewhat, maybe I PBO plus 150 Hertz. I'm not that really thrilled to update the BIOS though, but I guess it's for this video. How long do we live stream? Probably, well, we reset this probably long enough. I have some Firefox Guru meditation. So what I actually wanted to do is we need in probably Vasi compiler RT. Do we have a to-do here already? We need to post install symlink that to somewhere. Where do we do that? Some kind of symlink of this lib clang RT something to toolchain like this road, whatever toolchain here. And then, need to figure the exact path out. So next time, first unfortunately need to spend even more time on Firefox. The other thing that is of course annoying that we have, should we finish with that on not really, even to me this, I mean maybe some people who tune in find it funny and amazing. It makes me mostly sad. Our readline probably was a shared file. But this kind of build errors, like 25 years later, it really becomes boring and tired. And I'm really sick and tired of stupid build errors, like why can stuff not build anymore? Did we even... Is it committed already? What was that even? pgrep? PID FD open undeclared. Yeah. I literally have not really words for that anymore. Here's actually some PID open. We hotfixed there something already. Does it not work anymore? Just fixed it in August, broken already. Again. Not really sure why, how this broke again. Bizarre. Yeah, I'll look into that another day. This is just too stupid for me. So that's it. Comic code, I mentioned that already. Should I put this into the chat? Where is even my freaking mouse cursor? Comic code, right? So that's basically it. I'm surprised it didn't crash except the Ethernet thing there. Yeah, so I guess it's BIOS update time. Just that's it for this video. I hope you learned something. As usual, if you want to support this massive effort that is keeping T2 Linux cross-compiling for 26 architectures, you know where you find the YouTube membership and GitHub and Patreon sponsorship. This was the video. I hope you learned something, including that Ethernet in 2022 can still lose its PCIe link. Have a good day or night, and I hope to see you soon for all the next open source and code fun to come.